into the far post, but we've seen it time and time again, and I think it's something that Jeff Hopkins will be addressing pretty heavily at half-time.
That's huge for Western United. Adriana Taranto finds the net and puts her team 2-0 up against Melbourne Victory, who on paper are very much the team to beat. Very much the underdogs come Western United into the home of the Matildas. And 2-0 in the space of a couple of minutes has really changed the script for this game.
Yeah, well, from what we thought was quite a bright start with Alex Chidiac getting on the ball, creating those chances for Melbourne Victory. They've all gone a little bit quiet on the attacking side of things. Western United just doing really well to exploit those spaces in behind both fullbacks for Melbourne Victory.
So can they settle Melbourne Victory, or does Western United want to keep going and attack? They're on fire right now. Taranto and Hayata so far on the scoreboard.
And for the lack of chances as well, again, we spoke about being clinical in front of goal, and Western United have done exactly that. They continue, maybe not necessarily if they're not in favour of the possession stake, but it's what you do with your possession as well. I think Melbourne Victory look comfortable if they're playing it around from the back, but really trying to break through those lines, and Western United have set themselves up quite well in a bit of a mid-block there. They're not trying to push and press too high, but Melbourne Victory, I mean, you can see the gap there, no options on the inside. They've really got to start being on the move more, creating more options for each of their teammates.
Grace Ma backed into a corner here. She gets it out, left wing. Help from Hayata, who's double teamed, but it's still in Western United. Oh, that's her hand in the back most days of the week. Nash just with a bit of a clumsy contact. So that's a Melbourne Victory ball. And Vlanich, the perpetrator. Sorry, it's Western United, and it's gone against Victory. Ragazzo. United with their tails up. Hayata sends it to Ragazzo, a little wide, cross back, header in. Oh, off the woodwork, off that right post, almost 3 on the scoreboard. Western United.
Oh, unlucky from Savicki with that little header, glancing header there, but that chance again came from a poor pass inside from Melbourne Victory on the left-hand side. Gave it away in midfield and then allowed Western United to break quickly and switch it down this left-hand side. Lovely little overlapping run by Chloe Legazzo there. Savicki unlucky, very unlucky just to hit the post.
She was so close. It was a matter of inches, wasn't it? The Philippines World Cup star started all 3 matches for the Philippines in the World Cup last year, and nearly down the scoreboard in this game.
Yeah, again, I think half-time talk from Jeff Hopkins for this Victory team will definitely be about taking more care in possession. There's too many times, and they're not under too much pressure, and they're giving the ball away in those dangerous midfield areas.
It's a Melbourne Victory player clutching her knee. Get a replay of it. Does not look comfortable. Certainly these conditions can lend themselves to injury niche, and this does not look good.
Well, it looks like the physio might be just checking her medial ligament there, whether it's a knock or not. You can just see a little bit of pain and grimace on Jessica Nash's face there. That test there